everybody, we're back again. I'm Crista. I'm here with a little taste of Stanbrough, and today we're making salmon. I don't know about you, but salmon is one of my favorite dishes to make. You can see it right here. I really love eating it, and of course I love making it too. But sometimes people are afraid to make it, and so, you know, for my nieces and my kids, let me just show you how to make it. So today we're going to make it in a creamy sauce with some egg noodles will be really good, but we'll also talk a little bit about how to make it if you just want it, you know, cooked on the stove, because that's most of the time how we get it when we go out to those restaurants. We cook at home though, right? Yes, we can. Haha. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to go ahead and prepare the one with the creamy sauce. And then what you guys are going to know is that when you make it in the frying pan and you're not making it in this sauce, what you want to keep in mind is if you like the skin, you can leave the skin on there. It's up to you. But you have to make sure that you flake off all of the scales on the back. Some people like to leave them on there and cook it with it on there. I don't typically do that. But I always cook it with the skin side down first. I get my skillet pretty hot, not smoking hot, but pretty hot, and I put some oil in the pan, and then I sear it on all the sides, and I will season it with just some basic things. You don't have to put a whole lot of stuff on salmon in order for it to taste good. So I put garlic powder on mine, onion powder, black pepper. I will put salt on it, but at the end. And then what I also do is I put sofrito, you know, my favorite ingredient. I use it on almost everything. It just makes everything come alive. It really does. So that's how you would make it if you wanted to put it in the pan. Today, though, we're going to make it in a creamy sauce for kicks and giggles, right? So what I have on my cutting board today, I have some garlic here, and I don't have my roasted garlic out today, but that's okay. I can peel it myself. You saw how I just smashed it. You can smash it on your cutting board too. And you can cut it up, dice it up, take your time. You don't have to cut too fast, no rush. You know, when you're cooking, it should be something that you enjoy doing. It should be fun. And it is fun for me as long as I'm not cooking for like the whole world. Who wants to do all that? But when you're cooking for your loved ones, it's good. All right, so we're gonna cut the rest of this garlic up. And what we're going to also do is I have some peppers here. You can see my peppers. These are those little sweet peppers. You find them in the grocery store. I'm going to cut some of those up as well. And we're going to put those in too. So what we're going to do to make this sauce is we're going to have our garlic. I'm going to cut these peppers up. Remember, the heat is in the seeds. So if you don't like a lot of heat, pull the seeds out. If you like heat, leave the seeds in. If you have people who don't like to see all that stuff in their food, I guess you just got to make a decision, huh? Again, if you have kids that don't like to see all this stuff in their food, sofrito is the way to go, because they won't see that. It'll be so minute and tiny that they'll know it tastes good, but they won't know why. So that's one of the reasons why I love cooking with it. Alright, so there's my yellow pepper green. My orange pepper is going in next. I'm going to leave the seeds on this one. And once we get all this chopped, we're going to saute it in our pan. I left some of the seeds, not all of them. And we're going to saute this in butter. I'm going to add a cup of milk to it, a little flour. I'm going to also add some sun-dried tomatoes. Yes, I am. And we're going to get all of that together. It's going to be quite delicious. So hopefully you'll cook with me today. I've been getting some messages from you guys. You guys love the strawberry pie. I'm so glad. It's so good. Oh my God. And it's easy. Even what I'm doing today is easy to make. It looks like a lot of work, but you know what? If you don't like all these peppers, don't put them in here. You gotta put a little something in there. Give the food some flavor. But if you don't want a lot of them, don't put a lot in. Okay. All right, so we got all our stuff over here ready to go. Let's go over to the stove, okay? Come on. Okay, guys, so we're over here at the stove now. You'll notice I have my big frying pan out. I got a half a stick of butter in here. We don't need to be shy about the butter. If you want it to taste good, use real ingredients. If you want stuff to look good and taste good and feel good when you finish eating it, put the real stuff in there, okay? So I got a half a stick of butter. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to it, not much, just a little squirt. And then while this is melting down, I'm gonna add in my garlic and my peppers. And also I took about a handful, I would say maybe an ounce and a half of sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm gonna put those in this frying pan and let them get to know one another. So that's what we're doing over here. So hopefully you can see good. I think you can kind of see what's going on over here. You may not be able to see my face for everything, but you want to see the food. You don't want to see me. So here's my garlic. That was about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 3 small sweet peppers. And like I said, about an ounce and a half of sun-dried tomatoes. And of course, sofrito is going in. It's probably about 2.5 tablespoons in here. I think I'll put about half of it, maybe 1.5 tablespoons went in there. After you start cooking a while, you kind of know what stuff looks like, what a tablespoon of this or a teaspoon of that looks like, and so you start eyeballing stuff. Alright, so we're going to simmer this a little bit. Let everything kind of get to know each other in there. I wish you could smell this. It's amazing. Okay. So while that's simmering down, I don't think you can see this other pot over here, but right here are my egg noodles. So I made the egg noodles. You can kind of see them right here. And I cooked those for about 6 to 7 minutes. Just follow the package instructions. It's not that difficult. So I filled this pot maybe about halfway with water. And I put salt in there. Season your food, please. I put salt in the water. I also put a little oil in the water. And then when it started boiling, I put the noodles inside. What I'm going to also do is, now that those noodles are done, I'm going to put some butter right in the pan with the noodles. My peppers are getting to know each other. Watch that for me. I'm going to get some butter. So maybe about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to put it in these noodles because, like I say, they'll stick to each other. Nobody wants to have sticky noodles. So I'm going to let that butter do its magic. Alright. Alright, so this side of the frying pan is good. So now we're going to add 1 cup of milk. I've added about 2 tablespoons of flour. Kind of like making a roux. I'm going to pour that in. And everything is going to start to get to know each other better. And here. Ooh. Now if you wanted this to be, have more sauce, add some more. So I did 1 cup of flour, about 2 tablespoons of flour. 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of flour. If it don't look like enough, I'll add another cup of milk and another 2 tablespoons of flour. Because you can see it's already made it look like a little gravy. Ooh, it's pretty. That's beautiful. All right. So what are we going to do now? We're going to add a little seasoning to this. And I think I actually am going to add, it's a little thicker than I want. Let me taste it. It's gonna be good. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more milk because I need to be able to have enough volume here in order to cook my fish. So I'm gonna add a little more milk, and then we're gonna put the fish right in here and let it steam for about 20 minutes. Now, so I don't want this to get too thick too soon. If I have to thin it out a little more, I'll thin it out a little more. So when you're cooking, you just have to think. Think on your feet, guys. Think on your feet. Okay, I know I can't sing, but I tend to make little melodies while I'm cooking. Makes me happy. All right, so now I'm going to take my fish fillets. I have seasoned my fish a little bit with some garlic powder, some onion powder, some pepper. No, I did not say salt. I know you were thinking salt. I did not say salt. See? You're trying to fill in the gap there. I'll put some salt in there later. Okay, so now we're going to let that simmer a little while. And when it gets almost close to done, cayenne pepper, put a little heat with it. I keep telling you guys, make this your own. If you like your food a little hot, like I got a hot head, people around here like their food on fire. So I tend to have to add cayenne pepper to stuff. Add some cayenne pepper. Just add a little at a time, because once it's in there, you can't take it back. Not easily. Cannot easily take it back. All right. So we're going to come back in a little bit once this is almost done, okay? And we will add, at that time, we're going to add a little spinach. If you like spinach, we'll add a little spinach in there. If you don't, leave it out. And then we're going to serve this over our noodles. All right. See you in a few minutes. Okay, you guys. Oh my God. I'm so excited. So, it tastes so good. All right, so you can kind of see what it looks like here. It is so pretty. And I haven't even put any spinach in here, which is what I want to do. But I did shake a little cayenne pepper like I showed you earlier. I put a little, I added a little salt, just enough to taste. And this thing is bananas. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, so I'm going to put some spinach in here. I'm not going to put a whole lot of spinach in here. But when this is done, oh my God, turn your phone off so you can eat without interruption. It's good. It's good. Okay, so I have a bag of spinach here. I really could put the whole bag in here. I'm not going to put the whole bag in here, but I'm going to put some in here. Because spinach, it cooks down. It looks like, oh my God, why are you putting so much? I put maybe half a bag in here. But it's gonna cook down. It's gonna cook down and you're not even gonna see it. All right. All right, so I'm gonna cook this a few more minutes just to make sure my spinach is done. I'm gonna put the lid back on here. And when we come back, it's gonna be time to eat. Yes, it is. Hallelujah, Jesus. Woo! Oh, you still here? Sorry. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Gotta finish cooking. Okay, guys, we're back. This is our dish. It's gorgeous. Can't wait to eat it. I'm dry now. Because I'm telling you what, I'm about to turn my phone off. I'm going to talk to y'all later. This is so good. Oh my Lord. You gotta try this. Try this one, okay? Let me know how it comes out. Till next time. Bye.